Hello and welcome to Juicy Scoop. I've got one of your favorites, Sarah Colonna's here.
Hey, girl.
What a monumental day.
I know. I can't believe I get to be here the day after
The Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
I mean,
full
just
finale.
when you think, I'm done with The Bachelor, I'm sick of this show, it got so good.
And I was really thinking that. Like, this season, I was like, I would get up to go to the bathroom, like, while we were watching it. Like, John, my husband, watches it too. And I'd get up to go to the bathroom, and he'd be like, oh, do you want me to pause it? And I go, no. That way, just more of it's over when I get back. Like, I was so bored with it.
That's what you felt in the beginning.
In the beginning. And then last night, I was like, wow. And the last couple days, but...
Peter the Pilot, when he was on Hannah Brown's season, I predicted, and I had it on a tweet, and that I said, when he was like one of 6 left, I go, it's going to be Peter the Pilot.
Right.
He has a job. He's cute. This is it. So I liked that he lived in Westlake Village. I have never hated a Bachelor more than I hate Peter the Pilot.
Did you like Ari?
No, I also hated Ari.
Yeah, because I couldn't stand him.
Ari
He
I
seemed
also
real
hated
cocky.
because he kept saying, I love that. I love that about you. I love
Right.
that. I love that.
He was
And
like
I
a
didn't
robot.
think he was that cute.
So do you hate Peter more than you hated Ari?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
And couple interesting things that I found out about Peter the Pilot. One is I just posted this on my Instagram at Heather McDonald that he was a child actor. And he's on a Sylvan Learning commercial that I recall I oftentimes cried to.
Oh, you remember seeing that commercial?
Yes.
Like, I've seen it online now, but I would never recall seeing it.
He is an excellent actor. He really is. And I love because it's about a mom that thinks her kid is just going to continue to disappoint her. And she's like, what? And he goes, and he hands her like a great paper. And I would like cry. Anyway, he is good. And you can see his young face. Now, what I think is interesting about us finding out that he was a child actor, that means the mother put him into acting. That means the mother wanted to be an actress. Every stage mom I know, including my own sister, liked the limelight and wanted to be an actress, but they had the kids younger, and then they're good at it. It's in their blood. So that says a lot about everything.
That's actually, I didn't even put, I knew that he did but I didn't even put that together. And now after we've seen her batshit crazy ass.
Barb. What a name.
Oh, like I went on her Instagram this morning just to see what people were commenting. It must be so, like, her whole family must just, his brother was getting blasted. And I was like, I didn't even really think his brother.
What's wrong with the little brother? What has he done to anyone?
Well, someone was like, way to ask him about his sex life. Is that all you care about? And he's like, well, that's what we were like. It was a topic, like
So
I don't know.
Yeah, when he was with, and if there are people that are gonna be listening that don't watch, so I just want to fill them in. Peter the Pilot, it comes down to the juicy part is it comes down to 2 girls, and one is Maddie, who is a super Christian, who's a virgin, whose father looks like he's about 32 and his bowl haircut, and he and her are extremely close, a little weirdly close, and he said, I prayed over your baby body when it was born for your husband, which I thought was the creepiest. Like, who goes, oh, here's your daughter, Mr. Jones. And he's like, I pray this baby finds a husband one day. Like, what an awful.
It's really jumping the gun.
Yeah. And so there's her. And then there's Hannah Ann, who is a model, who also comes from a lovely family, who has shiny, naturally dark hair, normal length eyelashes, because Maddie's eyelashes were horrible, and she was pumping that mascara, and then it looked like little spiders on her face, and
like clumps at the end, like it wasn't well.
It was
awful.
awful.
Wasn't anyone like paying attention? Don't they have a couple of makeup artists?
They finally did at the end.
Right.
Did you notice last night when she came out? They just like did some lighter mascara, maybe added a few filler lashes.
Hey, they probably did that thing where someone's like, can I just do a little? Can we
start with a bare face?
Help a little? Yeah.
Actually come with a total bare face. We have a full glam squad here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not just touch-ups. No, come with the wet head. God, let us get at you. Yeah. So he reveals to the parents, they come to Australia, and he says, now with Maddie, she told me that she wasn't going to stay with me because if I had sex with anyone, definitely not with her, but with anyone else.
On the show.
Yes, on the show. He couldn't go forward. And they immediately were like, we don't like that. We don't like that she brought that up at the end, which I agree with.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely probably should have said that early on. She didn't have to, but
I think the producers told her not to, because we've had our handful of virgins, both men and women.
Right.
And oftentimes they've spilled the beans right up at the front. They have the virgin bee on the very first Bachelor ever with this guy from San Francisco. There was a girl who was a virgin, and she did not go to the fantasy suite, and she got the boot. Then there were other virgins that would tell the other girls, and they would like snicker, and they'd get her booted or whatever. So I think the producers met her and said, you know what? You don't need to share it with anybody. I wouldn't share it till the fantasy suite. And I think because he didn't know that she was that much of a super Christian.
I mean, he knew she didn't drink, I think. But yeah, he obviously didn't know about the sex
I
thing.
didn't know she didn't drink till last night's apple cider.
I know. That's when I found out, too. But I was like, he must have known. Otherwise,
that was the most disturbing part of anything.
The best part of it was the best part of it, though, was like, not that, I mean, teach their own on the virgin thing, right? Like, if you want to save yourself from marriage, like, good for you. But his mom was like, ugh, virgin? And she's like, well, Peter likes to fucking fly, so don't try to change him. Like, I mean, it was
Peter likes to fuck and fly should be made a t-shirt.
I do think someone tweeted that to me, just so you know.
Okay,
I don't want to take credit for that.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. Because I was like commenting on it, and I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if someone tweeted it to me or if I saw it, but anyway, whoever that was,
well, first of all, I think he is really sexual, and I think he is really, there's girls like that too. From the moment they're in 8th grade, they have boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend. They're monogamous, but they've had several.
Right.
And I think, honestly, if he wasn't on this show, he could be heading towards like a love and sex addict. Like, I think he's a love bomber. I think he comes on strong and is so into whatever girlfriend he had before the show. And then when it ends, he's sad about it, but then he's immediately in love with someone else. So I think as the mom, she knows that about her kid. And so in that way, she was like, okay. But getting back to them being a family that wants to be on TV.
Well, yeah, because she's like, he likes to party.
Yeah.
He likes to party. I just don't want someone to change him. You're like, oh my God.
But see, I think, okay, as a mom, if you knew your son, he does. He likes to go, he says, you come home on a Sunday, you want to go line dancing, meaning you don't want to be up at 7:30 a.m. to get all the kids dressed in their finest Sunday gear, to go to the Christian church and stay there till like 1:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
That is the kind of life she's not going to just go to mass and come home.
Right.
She's going to do the Bible study. She's going to do some special thing with the other mothers. Then they're going to go do some other thing. Then there's also going to be a prayer meeting for husbands on Wednesday nights. Then her life is going to be this. And I think the mom was like, this is a little much. And I think he'll change for a while, but then he'll rebel. But
she was right. They don't match up like lifestyle wise at all. And that is the thing. Like, if they can't go have like drinks together, or if you can't, like, if you're just not into the same things, then you can have differences, but like, she was right about that. But like, I thought it was weird too when Maddie basically told him that, and he was like, well, why are you changing? She should have just been like, your mom fucking told me to leave, dude. Like, basically she should have just said that. I mean, now he knows because he saw it, but she was like, oh, I don't know. I just feel like after, today, after the past couple of days, things have changed. When she was like breaking up with him, telling him she was going to leave. And she never once, like, she was being so good. She never once was like. Wait,
let's first do.
Okay.
No,
I'm getting ahead.
No, let's first do you be the mom.
Okay.
Or do you want to be the mom or Maddie? I'm going to let you choose as the guest.
I'll be the mom.
Okay, and I'll be Maddie.
You have brown hair.
Okay. And this is when we're first talking for the first time.
Okay.
And remember now, another thing she revealed is that I made you wait 3 hours.
Right.
Which, again, I'm sorry, I think that's production.
Also, that's exactly what I was saying today. I'm like, that is production. It's a TV show.
And they also made her have like an hour and a half crying session with Peter where their faces were so close. We could see every pore in their face.
Yeah.
And so we had to do that crying session before she walked in.
A lot too.
And Mary, he was
like snotting up. Talk about the coronavirus. It was like all over my fucking TV. Those two snotting all over each other.
You're like putting a window wipe on the TV. Okay.
So this is the first time we meet.
Okay. Hi. So nice to meet you. I'm Maddie.
Oh, no, it's nice to meet you too. I've been waiting for like 3 hours. So.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Yeah. We were going to meet at noon, and now it's 3, so that's 3 hours.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's just yeah, it's been a lot. This has been a big journey.
Right. Yeah. How's your journey so far?
It's been difficult.
Do you love Peter?
Well, I mean,
Why do you say well?
I
mean, you can't just say yes. Hannah Ann said yes. She's an angel, and she said yes. So,
there's things I love about him,
but you don't love him. Peter, she doesn't love you.
No,
go on.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know that I'd be ready for, a lifetime commitment in a few days. We've gone through some ups and downs. I have
marriage
strong
is ups
morals.
and downs. Oh, you have morals?
Well, I mean,
well, we don't have morals here in this family. No.
But I went to your vow renewal.
Yeah, well, that was for TV. So we don't have morals. We I don't know if you know Peter, but he likes to have drinks, and he goes out and he takes his dick out, and people get on it. And, you saw the last season, right? 4 times in the windmill.
Well, yeah, and I prayed.
That was my boy.
I prayed with my father about it, and he said that even though this show involves him, the Bachelor, having sex with 3 women within 5 days,
that's right.
and I'm saving myself for marriage.
Whoa.
It would be a great opportunity just to explore love.
Right. Hold on. So you're saving yourself for marriage?
Yes.
You haven't had anything. Not even in the butt.
Definitely not in the butt.
Okay. Well, it doesn't count. Just so you know.
I'm saving that for my 5-year wedding anniversary. That's what my dad and I prayed about.
Okay.
That you only do it in the butt after you've given birth and experienced 5 years of marriage in the Lord's eyes.
Well, I pray you and your dad lighten the fuck up because my son's fun. Yeah. You want to go to Thanksgiving dinner with us? We get fucked up.
How do you know he's so fun?
Because I party with him. He was born. I got pregnant with him in the stall at a fucking country bar.
Is that why he likes line dancing?
Yes, exactly.
That's what his brother said, that he likes to go line dancing on Sunday, and he's concerned that I'll keep him too long at the at our Christian church. We like to get there about 8 on Sunday morning and stay till about 2 in the afternoon.
8 a.m. Yeah, Peter sleeps till 11 a.m.
Well, I wouldn't know because PM. I haven't spent the night with him.
Well, you might want to think about doing that.
I mean, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Well, it hasn't been great for me, and you seem really stuck up. And I really love.
What have I said that's made me stuck up? I just said that I made a commitment
that
to my
your
dad
pussy's all locked up because of your dad, which is weird. And Hannah Ann definitely fucked him, and I think probably blew him. So you're out, girl. Nice to meet you.
Okay, now
that's exactly how it went.
Okay, so now I go for my date with Peter.
Okay.
Now be Peter, since you're doing this family very well. I'm going to also give you the role of Peter.
Okay.
And you think, remember, he's like so happy. Okay, I'm going to still play her.
Hey, Maddie, how'd it go with my mom?
This is really hard.
What's hard? My dick's hard.
Okay, that. My dad wouldn't like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. No, I was mixing up you and Hannah Ann. I love you both.
I care about you so much that I think that you should be with the person that you think is your person.
That's you. I love you.
No, I don't.
No, you can't break up with me because I love you.
I don't think I'm your person because my person is Jesus Christ.
No, then he's my person too, and we can love him together.
You said that you only were sort of into him.
I was mixed up and I was confused, and I love you so much. I had been flying that day in the altitude.
This is really hard. But when I was trying to separate my eyelashes this morning because they clumped together,
they look
a lot
so
of mascara.
good. I've never noticed them
I
clumping.
use the end of a safety pin to break them apart.
That sounds dangerous. Don't get hurt. I love you so much.
I just said, this is just not gonna work out. And if you really
what you said yesterday. Yesterday you said you love me and I love you, and then now you're saying you don't, and like what? And then
I've had a wonderful
I even
time.
cuffed my pants. I had my pants all cuffed up.
Let's just talk about the cuffed pants.
I mean, the pants cuffed up.
Okay, hold the fuck up. Hold on one
I
second.
can't look at those.
So I was watching the show with Drake Tobias, my son, and he wanted to
I like that you had
procrastinate
to
from
put
doing
his
homework.
last name in there.
When I say Drake, people are like, you're hanging out with Drake the singer. They think I'm that popular.
I like it.
So first of all, here's my first
You are.
picture.
Okay.
This is when. So what happens is, everybody, She takes off Maddie, the virgin, and Hannah
breaks up
Ann
with him.
is left alone, the sole survivor, the second tier, the alternative prize. And he does not tell her that the other one left. So she still thinks she's got to win his heart to pick him.
Yeah.
And she's feeling he's distant. So she's like, what's going on with you? And he's like, well, my heart's been torn in 2 different places. And she's just like, I don't even know if I want to deal with this guy. Like, I've given, like, enough.
Yeah,
like,
she's like, I need something back.
I've said, go fuck other people. Be with crazy Victoria F. I'll do my best in the sack. I'm a delight. I have shiny hair.
And shiny skin. Beautiful
gorgeous.
skin.
A perfect face, a perfect body.
Yeah. Angel on earth is just as
now,
Peter's mom
I don't
said.
know why Barb fell in love with her so hardcore.
Hardcore. Like, it was
She's
weird.
only met her once.
Yeah.
I have several theories.
Okay.
One, she looks like a young her. I would like to see photos of Barb from 35 years ago.
Oh.
And I think she saw
I bet we can find her old headshot.
Yeah. And I think she saw a little her. And then, of course, she was sweet, and she said how much she loved her son, which I agree with. Like, as a mother of boys, this woman, Barb's, is the ultimate boy mom. Now, what happens with a boy mom oftentimes is you do end up liking your son's girlfriend more than your son.
Yes. That was on full display last night.
And sometimes these boy moms make the mistake of then keeping in touch with these girlfriends.
Right.
You cannot do that. I might want to if I
Right.
like someone. And if they don't have a girl of their own, which she doesn't, she's so excited. She's been wanting a baby girl for 30 years, and she finally got her. And Jesus, and that's the other thing. She's not religious, but she's talking about how Jesus sent.
She was
Hannah
like,
Ann
she was like,
an
we're not
angel.
religious, we're spiritual. And then she's like, I prayed
Yeah.
for your wife, and that was her. Like,
yeah.
like what? It made my head spin. I was like, what is she talking about?
And so that she's like,
You're right,
so,
though. She looks like a young her, I bet.
Anyway, he comes out there, and first Chris Harrison goes, I don't know that Hannah Ann is going to come. That was just a mind fuck because she comes. And then he says, here's the thing. Maddie left 2 days ago. Now, I don't think Hannah Ann realized that Maddie had left him 2 days ago. I think she thought, oh my God, he got rid of her because he likes me so much.
Exactly.
And so she's excited. We're engaged. You know, a week later, he comes home and he tells the parents. Okay. Now, do you mind if I take over your role? Because I just want to do this one part.
Oh, yeah. It's
as
so
the
good.
mother.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be Peter.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me, now you got to milk it out that you're engaged and who, in fact, you got engaged to.
Hey, Mom, Dad, brother.
Oh, Peter. Peter, I love you so much. I missed you. I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too.
What happened?
I love you too, Mom.
Oh, God, what happened?
Well,
Oh, my God.
Well, I was on The Bachelor.
I know. What happened?
Yeah. And remember when I was on it before? And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And with Hannah Ann, Hannah B.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And I didn't end up getting engaged on that one.
No.
No. And you know how that was hard. Yeah, for you. So what happened was I followed my heart.
No. No, what happened? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Well, I followed my heart. I have to. You met them both.
I know.
And
and one was the angel and one was the devil dressed as an angel.
Right. So I felt like you had a little bit of a preference to one. And even though I value your opinion, I had to follow my own heart and go with who I think is right for me, not who you think is right for me. So I got engaged to my future wife, Hannah Ann Weber.
She was an angel from heaven. My Hannah Ann. I got my Hannah Ann. I got my daughter. She's my daughter. She's my daughter. She's my daughter.
So it was her that you liked better? I couldn't tell. I mean, she was losing her shit. I don't know how that husband wasn't just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you acting like this?
At one point, when she was crying before he made the decision of who he was going to ask to marry him, he did say, Mom, you got to stop. I did appreciate him then. He's like, Mom, enough. Like, this is too much. I can't take it. And this is what I'm telling you. Again, they wanted to be on TV. Yeah. Have we ever featured a mother of a bachelor or bachelorette ever as much as Barb?
No.
She has broken history.
Yeah.
She thought she got everything. She got to be on TV. Her son is a star, and she got her daughter Anne until
she did keep saying, "That's my daughter, my daughter, my daughter." She kept saying daughter.
You know what? I think Hannah Ann's parents watched this and was like, "Thank fucking God."
I think anyone. I mean, hopefully
is
Maddie's
this a cult. Like, is it Westlake Village where they're going to keep her behind the gates and never let her out?
Probably. Like I think they like. What about Maddie's parents?
What's
They're probably
she gonna be like with a grandchild?
Oh my God. She'd probably just like lock it in a basement.
I mean,
and like dress it. And even if it's a boy, she'd dress it up as a girl.
She's like, I already had 2 boys. I don't want any more.
Yeah. I mean, and I can't imagine Maddie's parents after they watch. Like, I mean, we have to. I know I'm getting ahead because we have to.
Okay, so
consider
then
the people that didn't watch this yet.
So then we
don't watch it.
Go to. We see Chris Harrison.
Yes.
And
best job in the world, easiest job in the world.
Unbeknownst
1 hour a day
to Peter, or anybody. Oh no! Wait. First, I jumped a foot. So then we see a month after the engagement,
right?
Hannah Ann wearing her diamond goes to visit.
It was a nice diamond.
Yes, it was beautiful.
It was a good one.
Peter the pilot at some rented home in Thousand Oaks, which, by the way, when I was watching it with Drake, we noticed there was a photo booth in the house. We thought that was weird.
I know, that was weird. I saw that too. And like, but he lives with his parents, right?
Right. They just rented him a house to do this. And right away, they're hugging, kissing. She puts her legs over him, and then right away, they just start. So they must have had conversations on the phone that they were going to break up.
Yeah, because you could tell she was like,
and then she knew they were going to break
was up. Yeah.
Like, remember the other girl was completely blindsided?
Yes.
Becca or whatever her name was. She was totally blindsided. This girl, like, was not blindsided.
Yeah,
she knew what she was coming for. And then I liked it because she's like, you know what? You could have stopped it there, but no, you took the one moment that you only want one of those moments when someone asks you to marry them, and you took it away from me. So I thought she handled herself really well.
Yeah.
But let me just go to the YouTube, which is youtube.com/Heather McDonald. We post all these on here. Drake was the one who pointed out what the fuck is wrong with his jeans.
I
they
mean,
not only were they skinny, but he cuffed them widely in a boot. So we see a cuff, a sock, and a high boot.
Why?
I hate him so much, and I said that.
I don't understand who, like, just like the mascara thing. I mean, don't they have anyone on this show that's like telling people maybe to make a different decision with their eyelashes and their cuffed jeans? Like, the cuffed jeans was a lot for me.
It was probably the most disturbing thing about the entire show.
Like, if he was gay, I would be okay with that. Because I'd be like, yeah,
honestly,
it's your new look.
I don't think a gay guy would make that mistake.
No, you're right. But I'm just saying, for some reason, I would accept it because I'd be like, well, they know more about fashion than I do.
Right, but you know. Okay,
but I know Peter does not.
Look at the disdain she has for her son as her son, Peter the pilot, breaks up with her daughter, Hannah Ann.
Hates him.
Hates him.
She hates him.
I mean, I was watching with Drake, my son, and he was like, I've never seen a mom hate her son so much.
Hate. She was so angry.
Then, we go to,
right there.
They break up, and I can't remember which scene happened first, but then
she stood up for herself too.
Hannah Ann
like,
comes out in front of the live audience.
Right.
She looks gorgeous. Now, her hair was longer, and I assume they're hair extensions, but they looked perfect. It looked like her long bob had grown, but it had only been 3 months. Do you think that could have been her hair?
It could have been.
Because we looked it up, and they stopped filming, like, the engagement scene was November of 2019. So December, January, February, I don't think your hair could have grown that much.
Maybe not that much.
Anyway, it looked great.
If she drinks collagen like I do, everybody, your hair grows fast.
Oh. Well, she looked gorgeous.
Yeah, she looked amazing.
At any time she said something like, fuck you, to basically Peter the pilot, the mom clapped.
Yeah.
Cheering for her daughter.
Yeah.
Cheering for her daughter.
It was like mind-boggling. And I'm like, this is live, so they're not intercutting. Like, she's literally, this is when she's clapping.
And then there was a couple moments that she whispered to her husband, Barb. and I could not catch what she was saying.
Oh, did you not hear today?
Tell me, what was she saying?
So one time, because I heard her whisper in Spanish, and I was like, that's so weird. She whispered in Spanish.
Did some Spanish listeners
catch
it?
Yes. Yeah, they did. They were like, oh, by the way, nice try. You think that's a secret language. Like, a lot of people speak it. And she said, say something bad, help me. That is, you can Google it. That's what she said.
To her own husband.
Yeah. She either said, say something bad, back me up, or say something bad, help me. But she was like, you have to, like, basically, she's like.
You have to also gang up on how bad this is.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I looked on Twitter, and that's what everyone was saying.
We see that in the last couple months after he broke up with Hannah Ann, that Chris Harrison flies to Alabama. Auburn, Alabama. Is that where it was?
You think he really flew there, or did they fly her to L.A. and pretend they were in Alabama?
Ooh, good point. I don't know.
Do you think Chris Harrison flies to Alabama, or is he's just like, I'm in my robe, they get her to the house, put a backdrop of a city behind me.
I know they already picked someone in Westlake Village where he lived, so he couldn't be more lazy. Okay, so anyway, he goes to visit her supposedly, and she knows she's being filmed, but she doesn't know why. And he goes, Peter is single. Do you still love him? Because he doesn't know I'm here, but I know that he still loves you. Thought it was a little weird that he would know. So she goes, yes. He goes, pack a bag and leave your mascara behind. And then she packed a bag.
We have some regular kind for you.
We have everyone's been talking about it. She gets there, and then they say, hey, just look out at the pool right now, and then Chris Harrison's going to walk up behind you. And he can do it because he took all the direction in the Sylvan Learning commercial.
Right.
So he's very good.
Right.
So look out at the pool. Why would you look at the pool? It's not looking on a view. It backs up against a little hill. It's a rental in Thousand Oaks. Walks out, and he hears clickety-clack, clickety-clack, but he's still like, I don't know if I'm supposed to turn around or not. I don't know why Chris Harrison is wearing heels. And then he turns around, and he sees her, and immediately you see him looking at the producer like, wait, what the fuck? I thought. So then he gives her his weird hug. That's another thing. All the girls get hugged, and he shoves them in the armpit.
Yeah. He's very like
he like hugs it like
super
a like
clingy.
Super. And the way he would dance with the country singers. Every girl's like in the armpit, and so
and
he
hangs his head like onto their shoulder, like it's a real intrusive.
You know what?
hug.
I also thought when he was talking to Hannah Ann. She met the parents for the first time, he sat behind her and he was like kissing her arm and everything. And I'm like, how is it the next day you're just as in love with someone, just as in love, just as affectionate? That's why I'm like, he's is
crazy.
a love addict. So anyway, they are supposedly dating now. She comes out, and the mom just cannot stand her. And then the mom,
look at the look on her face.
So now let's do the ending of when you tell me why you didn't like me. You're gonna be the mom again, Barb. And I'm going to be Maddie.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is when
in front of live
now
audience,
Maddie's on stage,
and they're a couple. Yeah,
and they're a couple, and they want to know what Barb thinks. Oh, hi, Maddie. Not great to see you. I'll be honest.
I know.
Glad you're on time. Remember 3 hours I waited for you last time, and you didn't even apologize. So.
And I'm sorry for that. We were in Australia, and I was on a weird time.
Yeah, we actually flew to Australia. We took a long flight. They didn't even give us first class.
Oh.
They put us in like in the coach or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we got here, and I was tired.
I'm sorry, but that's not really my problem.
No, it is, because you could have just come in 3 hours earlier instead of sobbing on my son's shoulder about your glory virgin hole.
It's called a hymen.
Oh, well, whatever.
Okay.
I've never heard of one. I was born without one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We party in my family. No hymens.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm not a mother, so I understand that you'd want the best for your son.
The only way you can be a mother is you have to get fucked.
Oh.
Right. So if you ever want to be one, newsflash, you got to give up the whole hymen thing that you're so fucking holding on to, like it's sent from Jesus, which, by the way, Hannah Ann was not your hymen.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I wish her the best.
Yeah, I wish her the best too. She's she's gonna move in with me.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, Peter's out. So bye, Peter. Just FYI.
Well, in this journey, I wanted Peter to find love, and but. This isn't just about Peter. I went on the show, too, to find love. So it was about me finding love as well. It's not just about his love.
That's not how that works. He's the Bachelor.
Oh.
Was your name in The Bachelor? No, it was
No.
a bunch of little hussies running around trying to get his love. The show's about him trying to find love and you guys ponying up the poo-tang when he wants it. That's what the show's about. I don't know if you watched it.
No, but Peter did tell me that you got him his first commercial with the Sylving Learning.
Oh, yeah. God, he was
commercial.
so good in that commercial.
And this was the second gig that you got him. I found out that you were the one who initially did do the anonymous submission for when he was on The Bachelorette.
I can't confirm or deny it, but I won't deny it.
Well, anyway, I hope that we at one time
Hang on a second. Honey. Adios dos arriba.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Nothing. Just talking to my husband. Hola. Hey. Hola, padre. Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. I don't know if I understood what you said. Anyway, I had a really good time at your vow renewal, and I hope you know that I'll be in your photos for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Whether you like me or not.
Right.
So
we're going to do a new one with Hannah Ann. Or not even my husband's not even going to be there. It's just going to be me and Hannah Ann doing a vow renewal for ourselves. So.
Amazing. So what is your prediction for them as a couple?
It is
Maddie
not
and
happening. It's not happening.
When do they break up?
Like today, probably. I mean, there's zero chance. First of all, her dad would be like, you can't be in that family. They're awful to you. Like, even I want to be like, you can't. What is she going to do? What, are they going to have a Thanksgiving dinner together at some point? Like, or Christmas or like anything? I mean, she was so mean to her. What did she say? You have to fail to succeed, like talking about their relationship?
I just don't understand why you'd be that mad about it. Like, I understand, okay, it's not who you chose or, but it's like, look, it's not going to work. Chances are it's not going to work out. Why would you want to look like such a horrible, mean mother-in-law unless her whole plan was, I'm going to be so insane that, like, I become famous. I don't know. I believe it was authentic and she doesn't realize how ridiculous she is.
I do think it was authentic.
And now she'll look back and realize, like, she is the ultimate, like, mean mother-in-law.
But I saw, too, she DM'd someone, like, on Instagram that, like, said something about she was being mean. And she was like, we waited 3 hours for her. Like, somebody sent the response that she sent to them to Reality Steve. And because, like, by the way, a like a DM is going to get, like, people are going to see it. It was basically everything she said on the show, so it's not, like, secret. But, like, she thought that way. Like, I don't think it was at all fake.
But you know what's so weird is basically this is like an audition. And when you audition, you don't necessarily want to be the first, but you don't want to be the last person either. And you don't want to be right before lunch, and you don't want to be right after lunch when they're tired. And I feel like Hannah Ann got the primo time. It was like they woke up, they had just eaten, it was beautiful outside. She arrived when she said she was going to arrive, and then the next day or whatever it was all fucked up, and they had already fallen in love with Hannah Ann. So it was like, it's one of those things where it's just, she got the bad time slot too.
Yeah, true.
And it's like, but also I think she realized how many times her son has been dumped, and she was like, this girl's going to dump you. This other one, I've never seen someone declare their love like this. Certainly Hannah B didn't at the hometowns.
No.
So, like, we knew that we weren't going to make it that way. And,
But even like, Peter was so, he was so uncomfortable the way his mom was talking to her, but he was just kind of sitting there. I mean, he finally did say, like, stop or something to her. But he was just kind of sitting there. I would have been like, Mom, no wonder she, like, left the show if this is the shit you said to her. Like, now give us a chance to.
I think he is going to choose fame and do as much as he can, do the Dancing with the Stars, the whole thing, come out in a pilot outfit, do Come Fly With Me. That'll be his song that he dances to. And she'll be there watching, and pretty soon she'll be like, which happens a lot with The Bachelor, the girlfriend's watching, the girlfriend starts to get jealous because he's going to fall in love with his dance partner, whatever hot Russian he gets paired with.
Puts out.
Yeah. And it's not going to work out, and then she's going to have to go home, and then eventually they're going to break up because he's going to choose fame over her anyway. But now this has been a strain in his relationship with his mom, which was the big mistake for the mom.
Yeah, but she's kind of like, I feel like Maddie's like strong-minded as far as like, I don't think she falters in like what she wants, at least from watching the show. Like, as far as, I mean, She didn't really stand up for herself as much as I would have liked to to the mom. But I mean, she stood up to her.
I think she is going to get married.
They're going to break up.
They're going to break up. She's going to marry an extremely wealthy Southern Christian person. And
do you have one in mind?
No, but she will be one of those people. She'll be 30 with 2 kids. She'll have the most beautiful, like $8 a piece Christmas cards. You know, they'll act like they are regular people, but they'll have millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Because
she'll win.
Yes, because their grandpa has started something and they still give to the community, but they're super, super wealthy.
I like it.
That's what
I believe that.
That's absolutely going to happen.
What about Hannah Ann?
Hannah Ann is a model and
she's very pretty.
She does not have the personality to be the Bachelorette.
No.
She could maybe come back in a couple of years. I don't think she will.
She did stand up for herself nicely last night. I enjoyed that.
I'm kind of excited for Claire. I am excited for an older Bachelorette. I think it'll make it fun.
Yeah, but I saw a bunch of the guys that they're choosing, and they're like 26 and 27.
Oh, they are young still, Kelly?
I only saw a couple that aren't. It was
I was hoping they'd all be like 35 to 45.
Well, they should be, and you'd think that's what she wants. She doesn't want to date a 26-year-old guy on The Bachelor. It's not going to work out because they're just there for TV.
Hannah Ann will do something in entertainment to an extent, and then in the end she'll marry real wealthy too.
Because she's not obviously going back to Peter after all that.
Never.
No. Oh, and she said when she was talking about their breakup,
did
you catch the part where she said, my first red flag should have been when we got back, you wanted to call Hannah B for closure.
Right. And there were 3 of us in your fucking head.
Yeah.
That's where I hate him.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about
it was
90
a real
Day
doozy,
Fiancé.
everybody.